Hello, buddy. Father Rich here. With 25 years of the second best album. Now, I'm going to dedicate this to the sixth Beatle. I'm going to read a comment. One of his comments. I always liked Vinyl Richie and still do. However, he needs far too much attention, like his mentor, Mazzy, and that is bad. He does too many rankings and lists, which make me bored. Richie is one of those who tries to walk the line between mainstream and obscure, but he fails miserably. Beware of this line walker, because I smell a lot of them around here. Well, I'm going to do a ranking video, and it's dedicated to you. Anyways, 1965. The second best album is Bob Dylan's Highway 61 Revisited. Fantastic album. Starts off with like a Rolling Stone, and it's one of the best opening tracks ever, quite frankly. The best album from 1966 is the Otis Redding Dictionary of Soul, complete and unbelievable. Holy mackerel. My. That's a mouthful. Fantastic record. Great soul. One of the best soul singers ever. 1967, the second best album is the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are You Experienced? Purple Haze. Just another great way to start an album, man. And this is the US version, which I think is better. It has some of the singles on there. Now, if you're interested in what number one is, I'll leave a link to that video I did a while back. 1968, it's the Beatles' White Album. It's the second best album of the year. This is the box set. I don't have a copy of the regular album. I did, but it was scratched up. I got rid of it. This is my favorite Beatles album. And that brings me to Metal Mickey. I'm planning on doing a video. He's doing a thread, the 1, 2, 3s or something. What it is you pick a band where you think their first album is their best. Then you show an album by a band where you think their second album is their best. Then you show a band where you think their third is their best. And their fourth is the best. This is I think the Beatles' 10th or 11th. I think it's the 10th. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do the top 10. But I can't find a 9. So I don't know. I might just do 1 through 8. Anyways, little plug for Metal Mickey. Second best album from 1969 is Led Zeppelin 2. This is the first Led Zeppelin album I ever bought. I heard this before the debut, and it blew me away. It was like nothing else at the time. It had a power to it that second best album, 1970. John Lennon, Plastic Ono Band. This is a recent reissue with it's a gatefold. And it has a second disc of demos, which really, I don't know. I never play it. But yeah, this is a great, very raw album. I kind of wish he would have went and, explored more in this direction instead of getting that whimsical, well, I wouldn't call it one, overproduced, whatever. I don't want to get into tangents on this video. It'll be too long. The second best album of 1971 is Led Zeppelin's fourth album. It doesn't say anywhere the name of the band, even on the spine here. The second best album from 1972. I recently did a ranking video of them. It's the Sixth Beatle. And it's the Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. And okay, I guess ranking videos are boring. I mean, they're pretty pretentious. And I kind of do it tongue-in-cheek. But when I pick them, I'm serious. And I think my ranking video of the Stones is kind of unique because all of the ones I see, they have there's 4 albums, they have the top 4. It's just a matter of how they have them arranged. And I didn't fall into that trap. 73, the second best album. David Bowie, Aladdin Sane. This is a great album. It has some of my favorite songs on here. I love Drive-In Saturday and Panic in Detroit. Second best album from 1974 is David Bowie. Diamond Dogs, another great album. I think this was the first David Bowie album I bought upon its release. And I returned it. I did not like it. I didn't like the guitars, which I believe are mainly played by Bowie. They were kind of crude compared to the earlier stuff. But yeah, I love it now. Second best album, 1974. Second best album, 1975. Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. This blew up, man. Bruce Springsteen blew up. I have a box set of this, and it has a DVD of him playing in England at Hammersmith, I think. And it's just what a high energy show. But yeah, some people don't like this guy. I think he has some good albums. The second best album, 1976, is Joni Mitchell. How do you pronounce this? Hijira. Hijira, huh? Yeah. Anyways, great album. It's so great. It's the second best album from 1976. 1977. It's the Clash debut. Starts out with Janie Jones. This album is so good. It wasn't released in the United States until 1979. With the different songs. But anyways, 77, second best album. 1978. We got AC/DC Powerade. Now, with Bon Scott, who's a superior singer. But that Johnston guy, he did a pretty good job taking over, you know. But yeah, this is a solid album. They had a formula. But a lot of the albums that prior to this one, they always had a wanker or two on it. This one doesn't have any wankers, you know. 79. Some people would say this is the best album from 79, but no, not quite. It's The Clash, London Calling, a double album with lots and lots of deep cuts. Hateful, but my favorite song probably on this, other than London Calling is a great song. The guitars on that, just give that song a listen, man, and just listen to these guitars weaving in and out and all this distortion in the background. It's fantastic. But probably my favorite song in this is Clamp Down. The number 2 album from 1980. A new decade. What does the new decade bring? But Bauhaus. In a flat field, is it? In the flat field. I always get that mixed up. Great album, debut by Bauhaus. Just kind of different than anything else, you know. I mean, there was Joy Division, And there was Death in June, but anyways, Bauhaus. Second best album from 1981. And it's my favorite by this band. It's the Psychedelic Furs, Talk, Talk, Talk. Not a bad song on this album. It's just great. She Is Mine, Mr. Jones, Pretty in Pink. It's a different version than they later re-recorded for the movie. And yeah, this is great. 82. Second best album. I think it's under, it's like 28 minutes long. It's the Angry Samoans, Back from Samoa. It definitely had the best album cover from 1982, but it's only the second best, which is not bad, you know. Great, great album. Just really catchy songs. And my favorite is the last song on side 2, Not of This Earth. But it starts out with Gas Chamber. Fantastic. 1983. The best song is the debut. Well, no, it's not the debut. Minor Threat, Out of Step. Maybe their first full length, I guess you could say. Just a great... I really related to this album a lot. The songs kind of spoke to me in certain things I was going through at work and stuff, and in personal relationships. So maybe that's why it's up there. No, that's not why it's up there. The second best album from 1984 is The Smiths. Their fantastic debut. I love this album, man. What difference does it make? And the second best album from 1985 is Jesus and the Mary Chain, Psycho Candy. This band came out. It was just a punk rock whirlwind hurricane on stage. Just noise and simple Beach Boys structures, but with all this feedback and stuff. Great album, man. Second best album for 1985. Well, that does it. Take care, everybody. I hope the Jets lose every game for the rest of this season. Bye.